Hey everyone, how are you? It's Shannon Gregg, and I'm joining you today with another business book brief. This is where I take the time to read books and let you know if they are any good and worth your time. As you know, I am really focused on sales and executive productivity and how you can best use your time to do the things that matter most to you. So, I have been reading books to tell you which ones are the best ones, and I'm highlighting my favorites so that you can have this access to a curated list so that when you join the most successful CEOs, whose studies have shown, research has shown, read one book per week, which is a lot of books. That's a lot of books. You don't want to spend your time reading the wrong ones. So I'm reading them for you, and I'll tell you which ones are right. Today, I'm coming to quickly tell you about one of my favorites, New Sales Simplified. So Mike Weinberg wrote this book, and it is a standard. If you are in sales, own your own company, are in executive management in a company, you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to sell yourself, you're a project manager, and you want a promotion, this book is great. It covers all of the basics. And today, I really want to tell you about a part that is my favorite. As I've been managing inside sales teams for 15 years, I always recommend the section to them you can turn to, and it tells you about your friend, the phone. So if you are saying cold calling is dead, social selling is where it's at, you have to recognize you need many tools in your arsenal. And using the phone is something that I think everybody in sales needs to be really comfortable with. But the one piece that I have underlined that I read to everybody says, inside sales is not a second-class job. There has been this thought that inside sales is only meant as an entree into a field sales position. And I can tell you, I have met a lot of very phenomenal inside sales professionals in my career. And I think a lot of people are turning to that as technology enables us to sell from the comfort of our own home or office. We're seeing this profession really increase. And there are people who are doing great things about it. So Mike talks to you a little bit about sales scripts. Should you have scripts or should you not have scripts? How to gather the courage to pick up the phone. How not to say, did I catch you at a bad time? So that it makes it really easy for your prospect to say yes, and then they never answer your call again. He gives you really tangible tactics that you can read through, pick up, and put into application immediately. And I mean like right away. You should access this book all of the time. It is one I refer to constantly. So whenever if you're in sales management, you're training somebody new, this is a great way to get them started and help them to feel super confident about it. I've seen Mike live. I saw him last year at Outbound. I'll be there again this year. I carry this book around like it is my Bible. There are so many tips and tricks between these books that help me to say to my inside sales teams, here are the right things for you to do, and these are field tested. They are true. So New Sales Simplified also talks to you a little bit about territories, commissions, other basic things that you need to know in your sales management job or in your sales job. How to tell a really good sales story and keep it sharp. How to have a sales call that will help you to win every single time. So if you're in sales and you're looking for a Bible, something to refer to when you need some help, or you're not getting that really good coaching from your sales VP, this is the one. I truly recommend it. Get out there and read it. You might do exactly what I did, which was immediately flip to the chapter about the phone. That is one that I think is super important, and I've read it over and over again. There are pieces that you might refer to once a year. You might every once in a while say, how do I want to build out a framework for developing new business? Or, what's in our sales arsenal? Or how do we select targets? Those pieces you might not refer to often. But when you've had that day when lots of people have said no to you, or people aren't really interested in what you're trying to give to them, pick this book up. Hey to Kim, I'm so glad you're watching. Kim is one of my favorite serial entrepreneurs. I'm going to tell her, read this book. I cannot let you have my copy, but I'll tell you exactly where to get it. So if you've been following around all of these books that I'm telling you about, last week we talked about a sales book. This week we're talking about a sales book. Pick up these books. The best things that you can do for yourself is to spend the time as a lifelong learner. Educate yourself. Read the things other people have done that are successful, because they've also done things that aren't successful, and they're going to tell you about that when you read their books. So keep it up. Let me know what your favorite books are. Let me know if there's one that you haven't picked up and you want me to spend my time reading it. I'm totally down. I hope you join me for the next business book brief. It is going to be yet another book on sales. And then after that, I'm going to dive into one on management. So pick up new Sales Simplified. You are going to love it. Kim, I'm going to send you a copy of it. It's coming your way. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend.